Well, one, I got to room with my Napoleon teammate, Ray Sainolds, who came as a wide receiver. And so that made the transition to college football. I had somebody who I knew. We roomed together that whole year. And that made that transition much more comfortable, maybe, than some of the other guys. Um, but it was the first time I played with, guys from all over northwestern Ohio, all throughout the state of Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania. So it was a new experience from a guy from Napoleon, and you had to get out there and compete. And we had a lot of talented players, and ended up starting most of the games at tailback at the freshman year. And after my freshman year, after spring ball, I was fifth string. We had Tony Harris, they had moved to tailback, and then we had three other running backs who were a year older than I was. And so I didn't know what to expect coming back as my sophomore year. And so when I get back onto campus in August, I'm all of a sudden second string tailback. Those three, which would have been juniors, didn't come back. And at that time, you only traveled 40 guys to MAC games, which isn't even a two deep roster, especially when you take in the punter and kicker. You're really only taking 38 position players. And Steve Jones, who had gotten beaten out by Chuck, they let him play some tailbacks. And then we also had two big fullbacks, Charlie Cole and Dick Seymour. When we got in the goal line, Dick Seymour would come in and play fullback, and Charlie, who was even bigger, moved to tailback. And with Steve getting tailback time, I never traveled to any of the MAC games.